Hi, my name is Paul, and I'm out here in the along one of the creeks here, and here we have the Arizona cypress. As you can see that kind of long furrowed bark there and reaching up. This is a young one. A couple people had some questions about some of the Rumex or dock, So this is a kind of dock, but I'd like to call it Cognagre. This is the one with the very orange red roots, and it's very astringent. It was actually used to tan hides because of that high tannin content. And this is called Rumex hymenosepalus. So as you can see, the leaves here are kind of shiny, smooth. And if you touch them, you see they're kind of soft on each side, and relatively smooth on the edges. Now, this is growing along in the dry area, and that's where you would expect to find the Cognagre or the Rumex hymenosepalus. Now, just over the edge towards this little creek down here, where we have some flowing water, we have another type of the dock, the curly dock. But I just wanted to put these side by side so you can see the difference. And here you can see the two dock leaves side by side. On this side is the yellow dock or the curly leaf dock. As you can see, it's called Rumex crispus. The roots are much more carrot-like, long, thin, and tapered, whereas the roots of the Cognagre are rather round and a bright red. These two roots are used for different purposes. The Rumex crispus or the yellow dock, we tincture and we take that internally, whereas the Rumex hymenosepalus or the Cognagre, we don't use that internally. It's used topically. Now, the Rumex crispus does have a tannin content, but nothing as extreme as the Cognagre. And you can see these two leaves side by side. This is the Rumex crispus here. You can see the leaf is more, the edge is kind of pointed a little bit rough, and it's still smooth, but we can see a distinct difference between the top side and the bottom side. Whereas the Cognagre looks about the same color on both sides, and it's much shinier, and it doesn't have this rough edge. And this is, of course, growing in the water, near the water, whereas the Cognagre is growing on the dry land. And I'm going for a very yellow root. This one is kind of a whitish color. I'll be digging up some more and harvesting them and tincturing them later. So here again, we have the Rumex crispus or the yellow dock or the curly dock growing along one of our water courses here in Arizona. Okay, so we're back on the Medicine Road. Found another stand of the yellow dock, and I'm just going to show you some of the crinkly. Here what we have are the crinkly leaves of the leaves. And as you can see, they're a little bit crinkly. And from last to dig up these, this digs, but are near the wall, like under there. Well, I had to do a little excavation to get out those roots, but I was able to get them. And this is what you want with your yellow dock. You want this kind of brownish yellow root, and not that white light colored root. This has a nice taste to it, and was able to get most of it. Kind of branched off a bit, but still has that long carrot like nature, different than the Cognagre, which is very red. Often the roots are round, kind of almost look like chicken eggs, but they're bright red. This is a yellow brown, and this is the color that you want for the Rumex crispus. This will make a great tincture. So here I am alongside the water, and I found some of the Rumex crispus or yellow dock up a little bit higher out of the water, And you can see those roots are much more yellow as compared to the one that grows in the water. It's kind of has a pale yellowish color. And there's some across the way there growing along the water. We have some Arizona ash here, some sycamore, some cottonwoods, some willows along this little water course.